My name is Andrea Turner. I am 63 years young, and I am a transformational health and life coach. My ministry business is called Body, Spirit, Soul Warriors. As a transformational health and life coach, I actually help women to go beyond themselves to become themselves. And that means that if there's any area in their lives that they want to go beyond, they want to become better at, they want to take away habits that no longer serve them, if I can say that, and implement what habits that will be more effective in their lives, and helping them to change identity, change beliefs, to get what they want in life. That's exactly what I do. I'm their support system. I'm the person that keeps them accountable for what they want to do. I'm the person that they can lean on at any given point in time that they need that extra and I'm that person that wants to push them to become their greatest person that they can become. And so with that, I just have a passion and love to help women. Oh my goodness. Stories to Savor was a life change for me. Just the experience in itself, being able to have you come into my life and basically hear my story. I believe that Stories to Savor not only capture moments in your life, pictures, videos, and things of that nature, but they enable you to tell the story. Whether it be a still picture or moving video, it all matters. Everybody's story matters. And that way you can have memories, things that people for generations to come can look back over, and guess what? The story is being told. So with that being said, for me, it was just an eye-opener. It was wonderful. It was very emotional at times for me, because it was something that I never envisioned in my life to be able to have. And Stories to Savor came in and helped me to capture those moments. My experience with finding Stories to Savor was divine. It was led by God. I actually was having a conversation with my daughter, and she just reminded me that, guess what? Derek does that. And I'm like, where has he been all of my life? Even though you've been in my life, and I never knew that Stories to Savor existed. And so with that being said, after just getting on the telephone and having a brief conversation, I knew this is where I needed to be. I knew that this would be the company that would be able to get me from point A to point B. And because it was divine, it was led by God, I knew that I was in the right hands. Having the relationship be built up during my experience with the producer, Derek, was a great experience for me, because not only did I get to see him personally, I got to see him professionally. And when I got to see him professionally, it put a different flavor in my mouth, because it was really good. As a matter of fact, it was that he cares. He loves what he does. He is there to serve whomever he's taking care of. And he's doing it with passion and love. And so I really got to see a different part of him through his business, Stories to Savor, which is very important. You want to know who you are working with. You want to see the authentic self in regards to who you're working with. And he came with it. He gave you support, and he allowed you to be yourself. He made suggestions that fit your need, and he taught you some things along that journey. So you know what? I would recommend anybody that is looking to go with Stories to Savor, because of the love and the care that you're going to get from it. What impressed me was the fact that they were there. I needed something to happen in my life in a short period of time. And he was able to produce it. He was setting up meetings and having conversations and going the extra mile, and so that helped me to be very confident and comfortable to know that my event was going to take place and it was going to be awesome. Just being able to have the video shoot of myself telling my story was important to me. And then to see after the fact, what did that video do for other people? It brought out emotion with my audience. It brought out wonder and curiosity with my audience, the way it was filmed and the way it was captured and the way it was produced. And so all I can keep saying is it was just a wonderful experience for myself. I never imagined it to be that way, but it was. I believe that the women that are in my ministry, they would love the fact that they could go to a company that will give them explanation and understanding of what they're looking for. They would get the realization of that they could be satisfied to know that everything that they're needing at that moment in time for whatever they're looking for, an event or a video shoot or pictures or whatever, will be well done by just even looking at what was happening with my own video and my pictures that they've been viewing over a period of time. A lot of people have come to me and said, you know what, I really like that video. I really love those pictures. I want to know that person who has captured that for you. And so I know that they will be always wanting to be able to utilize Stories to Savor for their moments, their events, their purpose. There are several reasons why I would recommend Stories to Savor. The first one is because of the quality of the production that you get from the whole team, the care that is put into it. They want to be able to share and tell your story, and they do that in a way that makes you feel very comfortable. They keep you at ease during the process, answer all your questions. You have no doubt. You have a lot of understanding. I think, a lot of what went into the production of my video and my event was that there was knowledge that I didn't have. And so before my event even took place, that knowledge was given to me. And it was very understandable because once I got to my event, I was confident to know what I was doing during the whole process. I didn't have any cares in the world. It was very easy. Secondly, it's because they're very professional, and the production team was always there to aid me, always caring and wanting to know, what else can we do right now for you? Is this okay? I actually felt like a star doing my videotaping. I really thought I was walking down that magnificent mile of stardom. And so it was a great experience for me. Number three, it was well worth it because it was within my budget. And we have to think about those kind of things. There's some, organizations or agencies out here that might be great, but it might not be in your budget. And they try to work with you. They try to, understand that a customer's need is a little bit more important than their pocket, I think. And they showed me that. And so there's so many more reasons, but those are the top three. If I had to give any advice or talk to anyone about Stories to Savor, is this: they're here to help you tell your story, and your story is very important. Whether it be an event, it could be times that you need them to do a business strategy for you or whatever it may be. But it all tells a story, and it's important because guess what happens? When you tell your story, that story helps somebody else. When they hear your story, that opens up that emotional heart string that's there. And they get to say, you know what? There is love out here. There is hope out here. And I love the fact that I was able to see someone else's story, even through video or through pictures. And so just remember to tell your story because it's valuable and it's much needed in this world that we live in. I am Andrea Turner. I'm a body, spirit, soul warrior, and I help women to go beyond themselves to become themselves. And you are watching Stories to Savor Network.